Last time on Out Chasing Stars, we had our least successful entry to a new country ever. We managed to get stuck in the mud while clearing in, and then had a haul out where we suffered mini keel damage coming out of the water, and then got stuck in the yard for a week longer than planned, waiting for the right tide to launch. All in all, not a great start, but things were looking up thanks to some celebrations with friends and an upcoming guest visit. We are on the road again, so to speak, and starting to head way north a little bit. So we are headed up to, there's two little islands. One of them is called Koh Phangan, which is a pretty cool name for an island. And it's about halfway between where we were and Phuket. And we are headed up to Phuket because my brother is flying in. It's pretty awesome to have him come visit again. And so yeah, we got to make our way up there. There's like 1 knot of true wind out here, so it's calm, it's flat, can't do much sailing. But I am very happy to report no leakage in the through hull. Yes! So, I'll take that as my victory. Koh Phangan was just a quick overnight stop, but it ended up being the location of our next humbling experience in Thailand. However, you'll just have to be patient and wait for our next video to find out what happened. We have arrived at the creatively named Phi Phi Island. It looks like Phi Phi, P-H-I, but apparently it's not how you pronounce it in Thai. And we're going to be here for Christmas, so we've actually got a friend. I don't know if you can see, but that's Mirniokin over there. So we found Carlos, and we're going to be spending Christmas with him. We have a couple errands to do today. Today's 24th, it's Christmas Eve. We're going to go ashore. We're going to try to fill some dive tanks, maybe get a little Christmas diving in, and do a little shopping for some Spanish paella for Christmas Eve dinner. Little cultural cross-mixing, I guess. Linda was back home working over the holidays, and there was no way we wanted to let Carlos spend the holidays alone. Phi Phi is a popular tourist island with a few grocery shops, so we were able to find what we needed, and then we let the artist get to work.
Freímos las gambas un par de minutos para que el aceite coja ese gusto a gamba.
I don't know what that means, but that's some pretty authentic Spanish paella, huh?
Cook the shrimp for 2 minutes. Carlos, what's gamba?
Gambas is prawns.
Prawns. Ah, yeah. I knew that.
Lobsters are moving. Not possible, no? They're dead.
They are dead. Whoa, look how pretty that is.
Let me introduce you the paella de la mamma.
De la mama. Thank you, mama!
Lobster, prawns, calamari, capsicum, onion.
No onion, garlic.
Oh, I'm confusing garlic with onion all night.
It looks really good. And it smells amazing. Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, really need to work on that. The paella was delicious, and the next day we celebrated Christmas in perfect cruiser style. After our holiday celebrations, we headed over to Nai Harn to use as a base while we handled more of the fun Thai bureaucracy. We had an absolutely wonderful Christmas over on Phi Phi Island now, and it's dark. There we go. And we're now on Worldket Island, right again. And we have to go clear with the harbor master. Apparently here in Thailand, like when you go from kind of one little area to another, have to go check in with the harbor master. So, gonna go do that. Got Carlos back there with us again, and going off on another little adventure today. This adventure would take us to the Phuket Yacht Control Center in Chalong Bay, where we got some bad news. So what's going on right now, babe?
Hi, we are at the marina in Phuket and clearing in with the harbor master. No one told us in Satoon that we needed to clear out with the harbor master in Satoon, so now we have to go to the head harbor master office in Phuket
and pay a fine.
And pay a fine of 500 baht. So
David is no happy.
David's not happy. It's very hard to get a clear story of what you're supposed to be doing to clear in and out of these countries, because we made a similar mistake in Malaysia. So it's just hard.
Off to the head office we go. Paying the fine was better than going back to Satoon to clear out and then coming all the way back. And I was mostly annoyed that we couldn't pay it at this office. Oh well, lesson learned, and then we could get excited about my brother coming to visit.
We had a fantastic time celebrating Christmas with Carlos, and now we are on our way to the Royal Worldket Marina.
For a good reason, right?
For a very good reason.
Yeah.
Thomas is coming to visit.
That's my brother!
David's brother. And he won't be here super long, but at least we're getting to visit him.
Yeah, getting a chance to see him is good, and his flight arrives just before midnight, and today is
New Year's Eve.
So, hoping his timing all works out, he can meet us right before midnight.
Yeah,
It'll be tight.
Doubt that.
Yeah.
But he will be in Thailand for New Year's Eve, just barely, and we will see him when he gets here.
Yeah, so into the marina, here we go.
Yes.
We've got another shallow channel to get back into this marina. You can probably see there are some channel markers leading back in there, and they have dredged the channel for us, which is nice. It doesn't really have your normal red and greens. It's just kind of like, you know, you keep the channel markers like 15-ish meters off your port side and you should be able to find your way on in. Amy was right, as usual, and Thomas didn't actually arrive at the boat until well after New Year's. Sleep was the first item on the to-do list, and then we had some celebrating to do. Well, first of all, Thomas is back on the boat.
Hi.
And he's awake again. And he literally brought us Christmas.
Yay, Christmas!
Yay, Christmas. And what are you opening over there?
This box got ungift wrapped by the TSA, which says it cleared inspection because
It's not a gun.
I would like it known that that was not my gift to you.
no, it's from Dave's parents, and it was on my wish list because the one that we have on the boat is really rusty, and I use this one. I will use this one to clean the shower drains.
Not the most fun, but
Not the
infinitely
sexiest
practical.
Christmas gift ever, but thank you, Jen and Brian. That is my responsibility. I will enjoy using this.
Since Thomas's time with us was going to be brief, we immediately headed back out to start exploring the islands of Thailand. Just to the north, there was a place called Koh Phangan that had a particularly interesting natural feature. What's going on up there, babe?
We're going into our first Thai hong.
Hong, H-O-N-G, yeah?
H-O-N-G.
And so describe what these are.
Well, I've never been in one before, but I've been told that it is like a cave with an open top. So it's like a cylinder in the rock. So we get to go into the cave and then get to look up, and there's bats.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't smell very good.
Yeah, well, Guana will do that.
Yeah. You ready, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, and there's no engine, so we got to paddle. So Amy's going to be up there, and we'll have to do all hard work.
That's what we're here for.
We have made it to the lagoon. We can see it right through there. The problem is it is close to high tide, which we need to get the dinghy into the entrance to the hong, but the water has risen so much we can't get the dinghy into the lagoon, so we're just kind of admiring, and it's pretty kind of cool just being in here all by ourselves.
But what did we see on our way in?
Oh my god, there's like a million bats in here.
Yeah.
Don't come in if you're claustrophobic, or else Batman, because, yeah, you need to be able to commune with the bats. Even if we couldn't get into the lagoon, the steep limestone cliffs outside still offered plenty to look at. And waiting for us back on the boat was perhaps Thomas's favorite reason to come visit us. We're back on the boat for a time-honored Thomas tradition. What is it?
It's sunset time!
Yay! Sunset time! How was the hong? What'd y'all think?
It was dark, but really, really cool.
Yeah, you don't want to wear sunglasses in there, huh?
Yeah, no, turns out even a floodlight won't help against sunglasses.
What'd you think, babe?
I thought the bats were crazy cool.
Yeah, that didn't really come out on video, I don't think, but there were so many of them.
And we had the whole thing ourselves. So all day we were seeing kayakers, hundreds of kayakers today coming and going. But we had it all just the three of us. Sorry, Thomas. Thomas was there.
I assumed you were talking about me and you, and David, the cameraman, was excluded.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
That's how you want to play it, I see.
Well, here's to a great first day with Thomas in 2019.
On literally the first day of 2019. Cheers.
The next day, Amy was absolutely determined to make another attempt at getting into the hong. Since the dinghy wouldn't fit, she chose another method and set out early before all the tourists arrived.
I made it into the hong, and I have it all to myself. Hi.
We have no sound of engines at the moment.
We're sailing for the first time in like a long time.
Thomas, you brought the wind with you.
I bring the wind. I am the wind to make. I probably should not give myself a
The wind bearer, how about that?
There we go.
Yeah.
That was a very dangerous path you were treading down. Alright, so babe, tell me what's going on, where we headed?
We are leaving Koh Phangan, and headed to Koh Yai.
Alright then.
Yes.
And so, what's the attraction for us over there?
We're gonna have a nice little anchorage, protected, hopefully, and there's actually all over the island there's several rivers that like weave into the inland of the island. So we are going to dinghy up the river.
Dinghy exploration
At
time!
high tide, which is like around 5:30 or 6.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
That's the plan.
But the sails are up, guys. It's so exciting.
No.
I suppose I should say the sail is up because it's so far behind us the main would be blanketing, but we've got a sail up. I feel like it's been way too long since we've said that. That is looking pretty shallow behind you there, babe.
Yeah, it's because it is.
Oh my goodness. You got the engine up one notch?
Yep.
And Thomas, you could probably reach in and touch your hand, huh?
Yeah, that's bottom.
This is a new adventure for Little Dipper in here.
It's a very lazy waterway. I like it.
It fits in with us, doesn't it? That's bottom.
That's bottom.
Nope, hold on. Look at that. But.
Couldn't get through on that side of the river. Try the other side now, huh?
Yep.
Sorry.
That was a solid thwack.
Masterfully done.
Hey, well done, Admiral. Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely see the bar we just had to cross. Okay, this is pretty cool. Like, it kind of reminds me of being back in Borneo on the orangutan tour, right?
Yeah, definitely remember that.
Oh, Thomas, we appreciate you being there in spirit. But yeah, it's so calm and still back here. We thought a monitor lizard kind of fall out of a tree into the water. But no monkeys, though.
No monkeys. We did see a hornbill.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
But oh, it's nice, calm, and still. Some navigational challenges getting around tree branches and shallow sandbars, but yeah, nice little excursion off the boat today.
Yeah.
That got quiet, babe.
We killed the engine. We're being hunted. Be on the lookout for predator. I think I see some
Are you scared over there?
No, I'm looking forward to a challenge. See, the trees are moving. Bring it on.
I think it's the wind.
You and your underactive imagination.
Thomas, it looks like we got back just in time for your favorite time of day, huh?
Sunset time!
God, I love it. I just love it.
It is quite gorgeous.
Not a bad spot in Thailand. We've only been out with Thomas in the islands for a couple nights, and unfortunately, there's a pretty big low pressure system off to the east right now, and I believe it's actually a tropical storm that is headed towards Phuket. The forecasts have kind of showed it lightening a little bit once it gets over the land and going a little bit to the north of us, but as I'm sitting here looking at the weather forecast, I just don't really, want to be out anywhere near this sort of thing. Like, we have a pretty healthy respect for hurricanes and stuff coming from Houston, so we are headed to a marina, and we will stay there for the last couple days of his visit and give us a chance to go check out Phuket as well. It's always nice to go back to somewhere you've been before, and our comfort level this time going through the channel was much higher. We have made it into the Worldket Marina. It's time to go do a little exploring, huh?
Yes.
Where are we gonna go?
We're gonna go to the Big Buddha, and we're gonna go get some Thai street food.
Check out one of the night markets.
Yes.
I mean, I like the sound of that.
Who doesn't like food?
Not this guy. not you. You? I think we all like the Thai food, yeah. Getting to the Big Buddha was a lot further than we wanted to walk, so we hired a taxi for the afternoon and set out. Time to go to the Big Buddha. Tom's still back there, that's good. The statue is located atop Knackered Hill, and while construction was started in 2004, they are still working on expansion projects. At 148 feet tall and 83.5 feet wide, it's the third tallest statue in Thailand, and it's a pretty impressive sight, with the outside covered in Burmese white marble.
Can really hear the insects here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good view out there, isn't it?
It is. It's not a very great day, but that is like the main pier down there that we did the harbor master at.
So we turn around and there's Buddha, huh?
That's Big Buddha.
So you said you felt kind of tall around these people?
This is making me feel a little short. That guy is kind of hard to compare to.
What do we think of Big Buddha?
He's big, he's Buddha.
Under construction. It would be really interesting to come here when it's done.
Yeah, there's a lot that's unfinished, but it was kind of cool to walk inside, see the monks kind of chanting and...
Oh yeah.
Saw some monkeys at the monastery next door.
Yeah, we've seen some monkeys for a while, but it is kind of cool to see them in the wild, isn't it? All right, so now off to
Old Phuket town.
Time for some food. We've made it to Old Town Phuket, and what's kind of the attraction of this place, babe?
So there's a lot of like a particular architecture here that you can see in the buildings and in the colors, which is really neat. And then there's just like a lot of boutique-y kind of shops.
Yeah, there's little shops, restaurants, and stuff. And Thomas, he's in charge of choosing dinner tonight, so pressure's on him.
So we just passed a cake shop.
Is that gonna be dinner tonight?
Cake for dinner.
We're so good at adulting. With so many options around us, we figured we could do better than a cake shop. And in the end, Thomas didn't disappoint.
That looks good.
Can we get an extra plate? Thank you. I bet these peppers in here are going to be hot.
I don't think we're gonna start tonight, huh? Thomas did good?
I'm starving.
It is a gray and ominous day right now. The storm, it's actually a tropical storm now, is currently hitting the east coast of Thailand, and it's kind of making its way over the mainland, and it's gonna be hitting here in Phuket tonight. So it hasn't really been raining a whole lot quite yet, just gray and foreboding. So I've been spending all morning kind of putting Starry Horizons away, kind of, you know, we took the head sail down, we got that put away, all the lines and stuff that can be secured are secured, all the additional deck hardware that can be taken off has been taken off. Where we're at is pretty protected, so we are leaving the enclosure up to try to prevent rain from getting inside. And I don't think I have a whole lot of time to get the enclosure down anyways. So we've got the boat about as ready as we can possibly get. It is Thomas's last day here with us. Unfortunately, his flight is due to leave right as the storm is hitting us, so we're kind of keeping an eye on that. I think we're just gonna have a chill day here on the boat, a little movie day, relaxation is not a bad thing, and that way we can be here if something changes and we need to, you know, take care of things here on the boat. Fortunately for us, the storm made a last-minute turn, and the worst we got was just a lot of rain. It did mess with Thomas's flight though, so he ended up back with us for a few extra hours and had to make a second attempt to fly back home.
Alright. Love you too. Thanks for having me.
Thought we wouldn't get to enjoy more time with you on those extra 12 hours.
Most of them were spent sleeping, but stay safe.
Let us know you made it out this time. The storm seems to have been kind of a non-event. I was a little bit hoping, you know, we'd be able to do the clickbaity thumbnail and say, oh my goodness, we survived a tropical storm. But yeah, we got a fair amount of rain last night, but not really more than I feel like was, you know, we've gotten in the past here in monsoons. But I think the storm kind of moved a little bit off to the north. So the worst thing that happened was my brother's flight got delayed. So we took him to the taxi last night. He got to the airport, found out it was delayed, had to come back. We just took him back this morning to go grab a taxi to the airport. So his travel plans got a little messed up, but Starry Horizons, nice, safe in the marina. I think we're gonna chill here one more day, be a little productive on errands and stuff like that, and then we'll head back out tomorrow.
Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the video. I know for the past 2 videos we've been hinting at a little bit of boating drama that's been hitting us in Thailand. So if you've been following our blog or our Facebook page, you would already know what those things are. The rest of you guys will just have to wait for the next video. Also on the blog, you can check out all about our time in Seychelles, which has been amazing. Thanks for watching y'all. See you next time.